£1,700 per month in profit is how much this property generates. Now, this property was taken on from my student Ashanti, and she's renting it from the landlord, and with his permission, re-letting it out as a service accommodation night by night. So we're gonna go inside, give you guys a full house tour, and give you a full breakdown of the numbers, along with so much more. So come through, we'll show you. So, Miss Ashanti.
Hiya.
We're obviously in your property. Give us a little tour.
So right now in the living room, as you can see, here's a sofa bed and then another bed that you can lay on.
So these are two beds?
Yeah, these are two beds actually, but this is like a little small kind of lay down.
Oh, nice.
I wanted to go for like a modern day aesthetic look, so it attracts more families, etc. Here you can see what the TV, speakers, etc.
So how many people can this place actually sleep?
This place sleeps 6 people together. It gives enough space for families to come and spend like long-term stays in, which is really good. All
right, cool. Ashanti, so this isn't your only rent-to-rent deal, all right?
No, it's not.
So how many deals you got at the moment?
At the moment, I've got 2.
You got 2?
Yeah, 2 rent-to-rent deals.
And how much of those 2 rent-to-rent deals generating you per month?
Roughly 4,000 every month.
Per month?
Per month.
Is that like after all expenses,
after
bills?
After all expenses and bills. 4,000 profit per month, so yeah.
So you're pretty much in a position to where you're financially free.
I've left my job because of it, so
yeah.
It's been quite good.
So what were you doing before you jumped on the mentorship and kickstart your rent-to-rent business?
So before I jumped into the mentorship, I worked for the Met Police. Obviously that's a lot different to the average type of job. I was working really long hours, sometimes even 20-hour shifts. So I realised I wanted like a change in my life. I want to do something that's more leaning towards me. So jumped on your programme, changed my life really.
So when you were working as a police officer, there were certain days when you were working 20+ hours per day.
Yeah, and I literally felt like my whole life was committed to work. So I wanted to jump into something that would give me the opportunity to give me like more time to spend with my family, go on holidays, etc. Just that sense of freedom. So
okay,
yeah.
And then like, how did you for yourself? Like, how did you stumble across, you know, the program, the mentorship itself? How did you stumble across it?
I saw you on social media. That's when I decided to reach out to you, ask you a few questions because I want to make sure what I'm going to get into is guaranteed. And yeah, I just decided to take the risk because without no risk, there's no reward. Jumped into your mentorship, did exactly what you told me to, and yeah, it's really that simple. Like, it's just people are reluctant because of, you know, life situations. Maybe they got into something and it didn't work out for them, but generally, like, your program and the way you construct it helped me a lot.
So what's like, you mentioned like it's been life-changing. What are some of the, like, what can you talk about that's just been so massively life-changing for you since you've kind of transitioned from the job to this? Definitely
the more free time. And just because I have more free time, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do anything because I'm completely hands-off both properties. I mean, I'll visit the properties here and there to check up on it, but that's like the way I want to go, passive income. But besides that, it's given me more time to spend with my family, which I was not able to do before. I can go on more holidays, etc., experience the world because I like travelling. I actually made my first trip to Dubai recently because of the business. But yeah, like again, I'm using the money wisely to scale my business as I want to get to a certain level before start living that lavish life, which I could possibly do now, but I've got a certain level I want to reach. So.
By the way, if you are someone that's very interested in kickstarting a rent-to-rent business, you're looking for more help and more support, I've left a link in the description box for you to schedule a call with us to see how we can best help you. Talk to us about the 2 deals that you have at the moment. You know, what locations are they in?
Okay, so the first rent-to-rent deal, it's at the O2 Arena, literally like a 3-4 minute walk away. There's many Airbnbs there, but I think the way I've constructed the business gets me a lot of occupancy. A lot of the time, I get nothing less than 90% occupancy for that property. Like, I'm genuinely not joking.
What does that mean? Like, for those that don't know what that means, what does that mean?
So how much people book the property per month. So let's say it's 30 days in a month, it'll get booked out for at least 20+ days. Usually, typically more than that, to be honest with you. yeah, so, and I charge 225 a night for that, so it's really good.
So that property next to the O2 that you have, that's always booked up?
It's always booked up. Like, there's never a day, like, I don't even need to worry about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I see.
a lot of the time people come for concerts, because there's like cable cars and loads of entertainment areas around, so it's really good.
So how much is that that rent to rent deal that you have next to the O2 Arena generating you per month on average?
Roughly £2,000. It's usually a bit more sometimes, actually, to be honest. But I've had 1 month, it was literally like 4K.
Okay.
That was that 1 month, then that just took off.
That was profit, clean.
Clean profit. But most of the times it gets booked up way in advance. Like, I've even got bookings for next year, July and August, pretty much fully booked already, so pretty good.
And what about this property right here, this rent to rent we're in?
This one's slightly less just because of the location. It's not as high demand, but it's still just as good. I get long-term bookings, like the 6,000 booking I got. That was really good.
Talk to us about that. How did you get that £6,000 booking for your rent to rent?
I think it's the way I advertise myself on Airbnb, Booking.com, etc. Comfy Workers is another one that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of companies can reach out to you and then ask for long-term stays for their workers, etc. I've had loads of families. There's a football club down the road, so there's a lot going on. Train station as well, so gives them an opportunity. So
let me ask you a question here, because a lot of people, they're quite hesitant when it comes to getting started with this business right here, service accommodation. And the reason why is because they think, oh, you know, what if I take on a property and I can't get it booked? I'm going to need to pay the landlord's rent, I'm going to be losing money, etc.
I think if you just do your research, it's like, I've never had that issue, or see, personally for me, I've never paid like rent out my own pocket. Like, generally I've never done that. But I think, again, that's because you just do research in the area. I mean, some areas are a bit more obvious than others, but if you're quite unsure, as to say, do your due diligence, check out the area, what's going on, etc. Talk to other people, other Airbnb hosts, get in connection with them and say, how's their occupancy doing before you take on a deal. I think that happens if you just haven't done your research properly, really. Other than that, you can't fail, really. Occupancy rate.
Okay, I see. Okay, so Ashanti, in terms of your business right now, your rent to rent business is generating £4,000 per month in profit.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're a part of our mentorship.
Yeah.
How big of a role do you feel like the mentorship played with getting you and your business to where it is today?
Honestly, like, a big role, like, it took the mentorship, like, because of the people around, they've all got the same, like, mindset as you. The videos you produce, they're very simplified and clear. I like things like clear and concise, short videos that explains and just get straight to the point. Because I'm someone, I did join another mentorship before you, I'm not going to state the name, but theirs was a bit too detailed and long, and it kind of bored me out. But I think the support you give us and opportunities that, like, are there. Honestly, it's changed my life big time. I never thought at the age of 21 I would stop working, really, and be generating £4,000 a month from a business of my own. So, now I'm able to see my family whenever I can. I can do my own routine. The day is mine. I don't have to be bossed around by anyone, but again, like, I'm just a person of routine, so I'm gonna get up anyways early in the morning to go gym, etc., whatever I need to do. But yeah, just the 2 properties alone, like, I don't ever really have to work again, but that's not where I want to stop. I want to see myself, like, in a bigger position. So yeah, it's changed my life dramatically.
So what would you say, Ashanti, to the people that, you know, a similar situation that you were in before, maybe not working as a police officer, but you know, working a job, and they're just like, they're in a situation to where they just feel trapped and they want to get out.
That's how I felt. Just take the risk. And to be honest, there's not really, I wouldn't even say take the risk. I say just do it, because it's not even a risk. Like, it's guaranteed. You just need to put in the work and follow what you've said, and there's no way you can fail. Again, during, like, your mentorship we had, like, during our business meeting, etc., someone did highlight how if you just don't stop, there's no way you can fail. And I just remember that. Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's literally that simple. Like, there's no way you can fail if you just continue. And that's what I realised really quickly. I mean, I only started taking on this, like, properties from March. And I've got my second one. So, yeah, it's literally just putting in the work. But next year, definitely, I'm going to scale my business a lot more. Get that 10K a month.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
En route.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. What I'm gonna do as well, so people can find you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put your social links.
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah.
People can check out Ashanti on her Instagram, see what she's doing.
Yeah.
And the activities she's getting up to. But before we wrap up, Ashanti, you got any final words for the people?
Honestly, join these mentorship. Like, this is not planned or anything. This is actually coming up my own words. Like, genuinely, it's helped me so much. And I always talk to people about you, which is why I've got someone else who's joined your program. Because I've actually realised it's all down to you and just following what's right for you. And for me, like, your mentorship was something I connected with the best. So I went for it and it just gave me good results.
No, thank you, and I appreciate that, Auntie.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Ashanti. So this property, as you know, is located in London. If you want to know how to get around the 90-day Airbnb rule in London specifically, check out this video right here. It will walk you through all of the steps that you can take, all of the things to follow to get around the 90-day Airbnb rule in London completely legally, like my clients and myself have done. Again, check out this video right